So in my last retro tech video that I made, I was so surprised about the amount of positive comments that I got, which was no other than the Nokia N95 series. So in the video, if you've never seen it before, or if you're seeing this video for the first time, probably if you want to watch it, the link will be down below. So I have a colleague who saw my video and he said he's got a Nokia C6 and asked if I was interested in just making a video about it. So I was like, sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. And 2 weeks later, he asked me to send him my address, and he did send me the phone, and the phone just arrived today. So actually, I will be making the review about the Nokia C6, how this phone has aged over time, and it looks pretty good in the hand. So without any further ado, guys, let's jump into this video. So this phone was released in the year 2010, and that was when actually Apple had its max boost in sales in iPhones because of the cameras, and the design was just super amazing. So the Nokia C6 actually came as a competitor to the likes of the iPhone back in its day in 2010, which was the iPhone 4 and the Samsung Galaxy S2, if I'm not mistaken. It's a very nice form factor back in its days. These were how smartphones used to look like. Very comfortable to hold in the hand. It's never too big in the hand, and it's never too big to fit in your pocket. Right on the back, we have a 5 megapixel, and also back in the day, you could remove battery from smartphone, and obviously, like, the batteries back in those days were not as big as the batteries that we have today now. Taking off the battery, you have this side where you can install your memory card and also your SIM card tray. So this actually uses the original big SIM card. So the good advantage of smartphones those days was if your phone starts dying, or if your battery starts running pretty fast, you don't need to go to your dealer like the Apple dealer, or need to go to App Store for you to get a new battery replaced. All you need to just do is just go into a store and get yourself a new battery and just put it in your phone, and you'll be good to go. Compared to these days where you have a battery that you can't really change. If your battery is dead, or for some reason if your battery is dying, you need to take it straight to Apple. So on the side we have the rock up, volume up, volume down, and here is a shutter button for your camera. Like if you want to take a picture, pressing that button is going to take a shot. And on the front we have a 1.2 megapixel, and we have an eye blaster, and you have a capacitive touch button, which was to receive phone call and then to end phone call, and the middle button was your menu. Also, you have a place for your memory card. So if you pop that open, you have a spot for your memory card, and this could take up to 32 gigabytes back in its days. So that's about it for the phone, and when you swipe open, you got a capacitive touch, like you've got a real trackpad and keyboard. If I compare that to what my Magic Keyboard has here, I would say this keyboard carries way more than what this Magic Keyboard is having on my iPad. I think the iPhone 3G, even 2G, first generation of iPhone, came with glass, but here you can see that this is plastic, and it's very easy for to get fingerprints on the phone. But that being said, I'm just going to turn this on. Once you turn this thing on, and it will take you straight to the menu, like front screen. Like you could swipe to the front, swipe to the back, but because I don't have anything installed on this, there's basically nothing to scroll. So basically these you scroll up and down. And I don't know if you can hear this. Let me stop talking. So whenever you touch the screen, you feel the vibration, and you also hear the sound on your hand. Like these were the early days of touchscreen, but this was in Nokia, because the first iPhone that came out, Apple nailed it from the beginning, from the spot. So for example, if I want to go on text message, I could just click on text message, go on my inbox. Let's say for example inbox. Back in the day when this came out, I thought it was really dumb to have a full screen, that this was really good to use, typing on the keyboard. But soon we all started realizing that using the touch screen on your smartphone was way better than having a keyboard on your phone. So going on menu, it's also got different games, like it's got the music, and it's got the store. That their app store was, like I said, Symbian app store, which does not exist anymore. And here it got applications where we can see your games that you've been installed. And you see there is CNN, the ESPN soccer, and I have Shazam. So Shazam is not a new app. It's been around like since day one. And we've got Facebook, and we've got different apps, even MySpace. So MySpace, oh my God. So that app, MySpace, right underneath Facebook. This was the Twitter back in its day before Twitter. I think Twitter was not even a thing when we had MySpace. And first this was for celebrities, and then everyone could, you know, just dive into it. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the menu. And let's try the game if there is any installed on this. Oh, so I have FIFA 10. This, you know, this actually reminds me of the graphic of the first soccer I played in PlayStation 1. Unfortunately, trust me, I can't really do anything about this, so I'm just gonna end it here now. So let's check the camera to see how it compares to today's smartphones. You know what, I'll just hold the camera button, let's see. Okay, so I triggered here to activate it, and it did. Let's try this new iPhone. Oh, that came out pretty good. Trust me, guys, it's not that bad. I'm going to leave this picture in the video. Well, I would say that came out a little bit better. But anyways, all these images will be in the video. So what happened to the Nokia was when the likes of Apple started making very good phones, instead of these brands, the likes of Nokia and BlackBerry, instead of them to, you know, start innovating, making something new, they stuck to their old ways, stuck to their old design. And unfortunately, people always want to get the best tech out there, so no one could stand for this, and people prefer to go for a thing with a bigger screen. And that was how Nokia just started losing the game, and that's how Nokia went. For the likes of the Nokia N95, it was a very good phone for back in its day, but for the likes of this, which was released during the period where iPhone 4 was already a thing, I don't think this had any place in the market. Like, it's a pretty nice, comfortable phone to hold in the hand. That is if you compare it to the predecessors, but other than that, it didn't have much to deliver in the market. And this was why people stopped buying Nokia, and Nokia just went out of the game. So that being said, I would be using this for a day, because in my last video with the Nokia N95, I did try to use the phone for a week, and it was the worst week of my life. So I'm not going to take the same risk trying to use this for another 1 week. All I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use this for a day, and I will come back and make a review and tell you how it feels to use a phone which is 13 years old in the year 2023, how it's life without, you know, the likes of your iPhone or the likes of your Samsung Galaxy S20, whatever you have in the year 2023. So that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you did like this video, and if you do like anything retro tech, do make sure you subscribe to this channel, for I will bring you more retro tech videos to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.